In this design example, we'll see how to design the aeroplane seat width. In this case, you really don't get a chair in economy class. All you get is a kind of bench, tight fitting 3 or 4 person depending on the size of the plane. So according to the anthropometric theory, we're trying to fit, in this case, the largest person. Now, we have seen the chair width in the earlier example that female, if it's a separate chair, then female hip breadth, if it's not touching against each other, then female hip breadth is the appropriate body dimension, and because that's larger than male. Now, in this case, on the other hand, you can see the male shoulder is much wider than female hip. So the body dimension in this case would be shoulder breadth. And then the user population will write male here. Now, I understand, that we are designing for also female as well, as many people as possible. Now, in this case, if we accommodate male, then female will also be accommodated. Now, if you write female here, that will be a mistake in the exam. Population percentile. So let's say we want to accommodate 95th percentile population. Now, then if we basically, this is the value for the 95th percentile, 20 inches. Now, clothing allowances, I don't think there is any need for that unless you're sitting in a very thick old suit or something. Let's avoid that. So basically, let's say 0. So then you came up with about 20 inches. Now, you'll be surprised, the current seat width for aeroplane, which is 17 inches, only 17. And in some planes, you get as low as 16.1 inches. Before 1985, there used to be 19 inches or more because of this situation. Now, if you try to calculate, let's say 80 percentile. I'm just trying to see 16% when that 16 inches of seat width, who is it designed for? So let's say 50 percentile, female still have about that, male. And then let's say 20 percentile. It's not even for 20 percentile. How about 10 percentile, 5th percentile? Not even that, 16.1. So basically about 2.5 percentile male, which is kind of ridiculous. And that's why you'll see a lot of complaints about this shoulder room in aeroplane seating situation. Now, at least you get the idea of how to design that. So when people are sitting close together, then you have to consider the shoulder breadth instead of hip width. So I hope that clarifies this design issues in aeroplane seating.